Welcome back, Nerd Herders. We're back for our Madden NFL 20 exhibition game every Sunday. You know what we do. All right, guys, let's go ahead and accept this. Get it started. Obviously, I'm the Chiefs, and we're playing against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Let's take it back down to 6 minutes even. I don't know what that means, but that's okay. We're gonna do what? We're gonna do 8 o'clock, and we're gonna do clear. Yeah. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. We got this. All right. Had to let the poopy out first. She was in my room and she looked like she was kind of hot. It is kind of warm in here.
It's the
I got a fan on, but I don't think it's helping her.
Football on EA Sports.
Let her out of my office.
We're just about set to get started, and this ought to be a good one.
There we go.
Between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Kansas
City Chiefs.
With that, we're off to Arrowhead for the call from Kansas City. We'll hand it over to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
It is perhaps the best home field advantage in all of football, and certainly the loudest, as we welcome you inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. The scene just a few moments ago, predictably loud and raucous here at Arrowhead as their beloved Chiefs took field, and they are set to match up with Jameis Winston and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
You know, I've lived in Kansas City all my life. I love the Kansas City Chiefs, but I've never been able to go to one game.
Before we get this thing started, what are you going to be watching?
Who gets off to a fast start? In horse racing terms, they talk about catching a flyer out of the gate. Who sets the pace and makes the other team chase?
All right.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
There you go,
down
across
the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. They're led out by a man raised in Alabama, went to Florida State. It's their quarterback, Jameis Winston.
No question at all about his talent, and that's been on display since his first game as a starter at Florida State.
All right.
On a Monday night, the whole country watching, he only missed 2 passes in the entire game and led his team to a big
Monday Night Football
and later a national championship as a freshman.
Jameis to throw it. There's the Penn State man. It's Chris Godwin. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down.
We got to hold them and we got to score first. That's a good way to start.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Winston. He finds his tight end, Howard. That's complete. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
That's all right.
This offense can air it out, and when they do, you have to key on Mike Evans.
And we do think about his catch radius first and foremost. A tall, lean receiver, but he actually can make some agile plays as well.
All right, Jones, you ready to do it again?
That last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Now it's the former Badger, Dare Ogunbowale.
Damn it, I got a first down.
Stopped right at midfield. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync,
come on, Jones,
as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're
there you go, baby,
while controlling the defensive front linebackers. You're exactly right. It could be a very long.
Let them get very many yards. Come on,
because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Let's see here. All right, Jones, come on. Let's get in there and get that QB.
Now it's a bootleg with Winston. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first
Nope,
quarter.
not at all.
In this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
Nice. I probably gained an extra yard or two just by getting behind my defender. Look at that. Oh. All right, let's try, yeah.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. They'll run it for the first time with Williams.
Oh, got to the 50.
Up to midfield.
Yep.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally.
Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Credit the sack to Vita Vea. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team.
Damn it.
They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a defensive player of the year at the other, and they just locked people down.
We are not punting.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away.
And look at this, it's a fake.
There it is, baby.
And the fake will work. He's going to have a first down. A big breakdown defensively.
That was
the fake punt turns into a huge play and a first down.
Wow. I was on the edge of my seat. I'm like, oh God, please catch it. Please catch it.
Win not to, whatever the
that would have been bad.
It worked.
That would have been real bad.
I think you actually did explain it. There is no method. It's just a feel, a sense, and a healthy dose of guts in order to call that play in that situation.
Element of surprise, I guess, right?
Yeah, element of surprise.
Keep them on their toes.
Just a strong belief that, hey, we're going to get it done.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's first and 10 at the 32-yard line. Here's a
Damn
run
it, I
on
should have run
first
the other
down.
way.
It won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. Second and 11. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be second and 11.
All right. Go.
On second down, Williams. And running room
damn.
scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
See, the problem is they want me to
leaves
pass
him
so they
with
can try and
11 coming up.
either sack or
Now Mahomes, and as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly,
first down, baby. I saw him right there.
We saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play.
nice. Good yardage.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4. On second down and 4, Mahomes. And he will take it on and
First touchdown. There we go.
A 9-yard touchdown grab as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Nice job.
Harrison Butker is on for the extra point.
There we go.
And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC.
That's what I'm talking about. Good game.
That time a 9-play drive. And it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Yep.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Oh, what?
There he goes, right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Kansas City.
And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski. That's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
The extra point splits the uprights.
First quarter over.
The score 14-0. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Butker now to kick this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
This worked last time.
The offense set to begin their next possession. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably
this cover defense is actually working pretty good.
I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet.
Oh, damn it. I got
generate
first down.
some offense on this drive.
We got to keep them from scoring.
Let's get that 0 off the board. 7 yards there and a first down.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Now a first down carry by Jones.
Nope, no first down.
Just what you want on a first down.
8 yards, though.
Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
All right, here we go. Look for the quick pass.
Here's Hogan Dewale.
Nice.
He's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there.
Nice job,
and
Jones.
It's 3rd down. Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. To throw, Winston.
Oh, damn it.
Caught, it's Perriman. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 26. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On play action, Winston. Looking for Perriman there. He's got it. And he doesn't quite make it. Taking it with an eyelash. Dropped it to 1. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and run it in with Jones.
They got it.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown.
All right, can we score one more time?
Taking it in from a yard out as they are now on the board here in the first half. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
This will be taken in at the 1. And
Oh, damn, 15.
By the kick team as they'll bring him down at the 16-yard line.
All right, that's all right, that's all right.
And now here comes Kansas City. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing, because that
first down, baby.
And went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time. And it's 2nd down. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10. Once again from the 28. From the gun, it's a run for Williams.
There we go.
And a decent game there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. 14-7. Fans,
watch it.
I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime preview. I guess let's do just that as well. Over to Jonathan
1 yard.
in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
Writing down your ad-libs.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Now here's Mahomes. And it is incomplete.
Damn it.
So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there?
There we go. Second, baby.
And he'll go down.
Nice
back
job.
At the 31. Emmanuel Ogbah. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Now Winston.
Nope.
That's complete to his receiver, Godwin.
Come on.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. On 3rd down, Winston. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down.
First down for them.
And I know you can't really see it, but that play.
Come on, sack him again, sack him again.
With a capital F for the guys on defense. They covered everyone else. End up going to the running back out of the backfield.
Damn it.
And he picks up a back-breaking first down.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
All right, we can do this. We can do this.
He scored on the ground and through the air as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
I feel like I'm back in school. What was that book, It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. This has been a tale of 2 quarters so far. They trailed 14-0 after 1. How about the rally we've been watching?
Yeah, a couple of touchdowns. PAT here to tie it up. This is a good ball game all of a sudden. Then he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Might have time for 2 passes possible.
Now as they get set to take over. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Going deep here for Watkins. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I'm trying it, damn it. I don't care.
Watkins, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
I'm going to care when they intercept and go for
a
touchdown.
Incompletions. To throw, it's Mahomes. It got his man complete.
Damn it.
He'll be taken down, but
he was taken down.
They work it across midfield.
Nice.
So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a tie ball game here heading to break. As we'll send you down to Orlando. We now proceed to the start of the second half.
Yep.
And
all right, we got the ball back. Let's do this.
Started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Nice.
Nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Yep. That was a good return.
Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this?
They're ready for me.
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You're probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall,
50-yard line, baby.
49.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A gain there of 21 yards.
Watch that right side. They're full over there.
Mahomes now on first down.
Whoa!
Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. Not that time for Watkins.
Damn it.
First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
All right, here we go. We got this. Come on. We can come back.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Winston.
Damn it.
And this is caught by Evans. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. They'll run on first down. It's Jones. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
Hold him. That's all you got to do. Let him get a field goal.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Winston.
Nope.
He finds Howard complete. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
Hold him. Hold him.
They'll try and run for it with Jones.
Nope.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
And Gay knocks this one through.
All right,
and they
it's
take
our
a
turn now.
17-14 lead.
Our turn.
So a good
Come
kick
on.
there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow.
Either
About
way.
the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just
All
want
right, 25-yard line. All right. That's fine. That's fine.
Patrick Mahomes on his way out for their next drive. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team,
we ain't getting
they
nowhere.
tell them, that's on me.
We
That's
lost
my
yardage
bad.
on that one.
But let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. He's got a first
There we go,
down.
first down,
past the
baby.
30. Finally taken down at the 32-yard line. That
Let's
goes
keep
for
going.
a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game
we're
is
gonna try
about
passing again.
patience,
No
isn't
interception,
it?
no interception.
Hasn't
Come
had
on.
the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that
First
gives him a
down.
little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
To throw again on 2nd down.
There we go. First down,
Mahomes.
baby.
That one complete to Hill. And this is going to lead to another
See, we can do
first
this.
down
We
as
can
the
do this. Come
tackle's
on.
made at the Bucs 43. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage,
First down
you're going
again.
to him.
Move
Even
those
if he has
chains,
an elite
baby. Keep
defender
moving them.
on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Mahomes now on first down.
What?
Tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 18. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Winston and the Bucs take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 18. Following the interception, Winston. He's got this one complete to Perriman. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards.
Come on, Jones. Let's get in there.
Winston
Let's get this ball back.
15 out of 17 through the air, only 2 incompletions. It's first down. A run with Ogunbowale. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29.
There we go. Good job.
That's going to go
Come on,
as a
defense.
loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Come on. Stop that. Stop the pass.
On second and 11 now. Winston looking for his running back, and he's got him. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. The Bucs on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Winston. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 45-yard line.
All right, it's not over yet.
Under 4 to play now.
Come on, Jones.
Come up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Winston. Throw right side to Perriman, and it's caught. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw is different.
This is us, baby.
Call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And down inside the 15 he goes. A big pickup there, 18 yards and a Buccaneer first.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Winston now. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
That's caught by Howard.
No!
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. From 13 yards out as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Here's Gay now to add the extra point.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even more so because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed. Way harder to cover than before.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This one taken from the 7. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Not bad.
And now here comes Kansas City. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because
there we go.
Once they do the interception and finish off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now you're disciplined. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Come on.
And Ndamukong Suh makes the tackle.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Well, a decent little gain puts them in a pretty
good spot. There you go, first down.
And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 35.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running.
Let's go.
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Where the hell did he come from?
Gain down to about the 33. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Mahomes to throw.
What?
And his throw's going to be incomplete. There on the coverage, knocking that one away was Mike Edwards. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. Now Mahomes, complete. The tight end, Kelsey.
First down.
And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 20-yard line.
Come on, we got to get this.
Of course, remember, you need a touchdown here and a field goal.
Doesn't matter the order, but they have to get it done and get it done fast.
There we go. 5 yards. We got 5 yards.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. Throwing again on second down. Mahomes, he finds Robinson.
Short of the first.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. Here's Mahomes to throw.
But there wasn't much there. They didn't gain what they expected. But sometimes when you call a hitch, you really don't have an alternate to go to. You don't have a second route to throw it to. So sometimes you have to rifle in there and hope for the best.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Mahomes now to throw.
Oh my God, he was right there.
There defensively. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
What's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that one.
They're down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29.
Well, that's game.
The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Oh,
so
damn.
Cannons, it's a victory here for Tampa Bay.
That was
and,
horrible.
it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the first quarter, but second, third, and fourth quarter,
all right, guys.
they held them scoreless.
That's going to be it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed.
2, 3, and 4. Doing a lot of games in this
I did
league.
some bad plays on that one.
This felt a lot like, almost like if you say
all right, I'm out of here. As always,
the pitcher
love
goes
you
through
all.
the lineup the first time,
Game
and the
on,
hitters get to see him.
and geek out.
And then they come out after that, and the bats start blazing, right? I think